shit. Ow, 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 ow. So I was crushed by a 600-pound fridge.
I have walked this earth for 54 years and never have I ever seen a fridge fall over. What are you guys doing to make the fridge fall over?
Hi guys, it's your girl Dam Dam. How you doing? Welcome guys to another episode of Unhinged Things I See on TikTok. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Alright guys, like once in a while I do commentaries here on funny things or crazy things I see on TikTok since everybody have decided to put their lives on TikTok. And so yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna TikTok about it as well. Okay. Guys, today's story is a very interesting story. It's a story of a popular influencer. I didn't even know her, but I suddenly started to see on my FY page a popular influencer called Laura Clery. I hope I'm pronouncing it well, and if I'm not, I'm sorry about it. I apologize. Okay, guys, so Laura Clery, who is an influencer who has probably been doing this for like over 10 years, posting every single details about her life, and she got popular and viral because she was always posting she and her husband, who is now her ex-husband. They did a lot of creepy things online. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it there. And their divorce was a little bit messy, but I think they now came together and did a podcast where they talk about their divorce. I will end it there. It's none of my business. But now, why is she suddenly the talk of the day? No, before I go into the real story, guys, just stay with me. Just imagine that something so big like a 600-pound something falls on you, and there's an emergency, or maybe your mirror falls on you, or your cabinet or your some drawer falls on you. Guys, please just tell me if I'm the only one tripping. The first thing that you would do when you call 911 and you are in the ambulance, the first thing that you do would be to pick up your phone and hit record and stream you being in the ambulance. Will that be the first thing you would do? No, right? Every normal person would not do that. You are in pain. You're literally thinking about your life. Am I going to survive? Oh my God, I just want to be fine. I just want to be healthy. I hope I'm alive. I'll be. Different thoughts will be running through your mind. But trust me, the last thing on your mind is to pick up a phone and do a video of you being on a stretcher in the ambulance, and you have the nerve and the audacity to be recording the medics that are attending to you. How not okay are you? So guys, this is a gist. Laura claimed that a 600 pounds fridge fell on her. Like, okay, okay, we believe you, we hear you, Laura, but why would you now post yourself in the ambulance on the stretcher and videoing everything? That is so creepy, girl. That is so creepy. And then she was even videoing the medics attending to her. Like the other guy at the back, you can literally see from his face that he's like, get this camera off my face. Like, I'm sure it's like, what is wrong with this woman? You're literally on the stretcher. You just survived. If it really happened, you just survived being crushed by a 600-pound fridge, and you are in the ambulance, and you think the best thing for you to do is to video it, to be on TikTok, to record it, to post it online. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like every normal person will be thinking about their life, not thinking of how they are going to post this for their fans, for their followers online. It's crazy. It's a different thing if you post it. Maybe you're already in the hospital, you already recovered, you feel better, and you're giving us update. Guys, you would not believe what happened to me. I got crushed by my 600 pounds fridge. Thank God I'm okay, I'm fine. Thank God no major injuries and stuff like that. That is okay. That will be okay. But you posting everything from you being in the ambulance, and that is the fact that you do know that not everybody wants to be online, and these people are doing their job right there trying to save your life, and you feel the need to put them in the video and you are recording them without their permission. Like you're videoing it, you are recording them without their permission and then posting it. What is wrong with people nowadays with just posting everything on social media and recording and videoing people? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. There are limits to these things, guys. But honestly, that is not even the main part of the story. This is the twist, guys. The main part of the story is that people are coming for her. People are literally saying this is for clout. People are literally saying the fridge never fell on her. People are literally saying she staged this. This is performative acting, according to some people. Allegedly. Allegedly, according to some people.
I've walked this earth for 54 years and never have I ever seen a fridge fall over. What are you guys doing to make the fridge fall over? Honestly, I don't really believe, I think she's doing something to get more attention to her, but oh my God. And then she made a video in the, hold on, I gotta do this for the gram. The fridge fell over me. Shut the fuck up. You know what? You don't need everything on the fucking internet. Excuse the mess up top, but shit. How does this thing fall over? How? Please, someone explain to me how your fridge falls over. She said, oh, my son was climbing on it. I can pull on this thing and it's not going anywhere. What the actual fuck? Seriously. Come on.
Oh, I went down Fridge Gate, Laura Clery, and I got some questions because some people have been posting some videos of there's an island in front of it, and I didn't do well in geometry, but I'm like, yeah, that math isn't mathing. And I'm like, was it when the doors were open it fell? Did that whole thing fall on you? Where's the maraschino cherry juice or anything in the fridge that might have opened or burst open on the clothes? I didn't see that. And then I thought, well, if the doors were shut, did it shimmy out and go to the side? And then I was like, well, why are you on the side of the fridge? And then I would think if you had your video camera, because you want to do like a lawsuit, because you were in the paramedic in the ambulance and you're like, thank you for saving my life. I want to see the aftermath.
Hi, I'm here to debunk the 600-pound refrigerator supposedly falling on that content creator named Laura Clery, who claimed a 600-pound fridge fell on her because she allows her autistic son to climb on any and everything. Whether it's safe or not, she allows him to climb on it. Whether it affects his safety or not, she allows it, right? And so supposedly because of him, a fridge came tumbling down and that she was going to sue, right? I'm here to debunk it. Okay, so it took me a couple of minutes to just go down her timeline, and I found right away that, do you know what's right in front of her refrigerator? A countertop. Hold on. Let's start with this video. That refrigerator's taller, so if it came down, it would cover her countertop. Meaning, unless she got pinned between a countertop and a refrigerator, that didn't happen. It did not fall and crush her on the ground. I got another picture. Here's another one, clearly showing she has an island right in front of her refrigerator. If that's not enough for you, I got another video, right? There's the island. There's the refrigerator. So you and your husband have been doing this for years, where you just do clickbait to get people talking about you, which is cool, but I just debunked it. It's no way. Because if you just go underneath a table and you stand up too quick, the back of your back is usually cut open or bruised from hitting it. So you're telling me that somehow you got pinned between an island and a 600-pound refrigerator and you have no mark on your back? That doesn't seem realistic at all. Because there's an island in front of it. What did you do? Take the island away just for that day only, just so you could get crushed by a refrigerator? Try again, Laura. It was very easy to go down your timeline and look for only the videos with your refrigerator and click on it and see that you are not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. I did not need to pay $9.99 for your Patreon or Patriot, whatever the hell it is.
Okay, let's talk about Laura Clery being crushed by a 600-pound fridge, apparently, right? So I just kind of went down the rabbit hole a little bit, and I have a few questions. First of all, If you're being crushed by a 600-pound fridge, as she claims, right? There's one video of her that she took where she's being rolled out, on the stretcher and she's just filming, okay? That video's gone over 3 million views. Then she whips out her phone in the ambulance and says, was I crushed by a 600-pound fridge? Or I was crushed by a 600-pound fridge, right? And then turns the camera to the medic, and the medic is just like, I don't know, just something about you're in an ambulance, okay? Or you're being rolled out in a stretcher into an ambulance. And your first thought, your first intuition is to whip out your phone and record the situation. What? I don't know. It makes her story questionable to me. I don't feel like I know enough to say whether I think she's lying or not, but what do you guys think? Let's talk in the comments.
This is just people that have been following her constantly and know that she posts everything. They try to milk out every situation. She, her husband, her ex-husband, and she uses her children as well for clout and everything like that. I literally do not know, and I've not really been following her, so I wouldn't know. But also, when I heard the story, the first time I heard the story, I was like, hold on, we are in America, right? And this is America, right? She's talking about inbuilt fridge. Our fridge here in this country is inbuilt to the wall, inbuilt to the wall. And looking at her fridge, and her fridge looks big and quite expensive, and obviously inbuilt. How on earth did the fridge fall on her? And then she claimed one of her child was playing on the fridge, playing on the fridge. And for someone that films every little details of her life, for some reason, she did not film the damage of the fridge where it was damaged. She did not film the before and after. If your fridge fell on you and then you were rescued, whatever, you would have filmed the damage. For someone who is really into content and filming every single thing, no before and after of how, oh, this was how the fridge was before and then it fell on me, this is what it looks like now. The old damage of our kitchen, nothing, we didn't see the entire damage of our kitchen, but she was able to film herself in the ambulance, and she was able to take a picture of herself lying down with all the wires and everything in her body in the hospital, lying down in a merch clothes that you're selling, your personal business that you're promoting. You just suddenly was putting on that merch clothes the day the fridge fell on you, and you're promoting your clothes, and you just suddenly put that on that day. That one is probably believable, right? But the science of it is still what we need to understand. How did an inbuilt fridge fall on you? So the internet, the court of public opinion, is not buying into the story that she was crushed by a 600 lb fridge. No major injuries, no broken back, no rib broken, and they're still not understanding the science behind the fridge falling. If it's an inbuilt fridge, just falling like that without a warning. The public opinion of the internet, social media, court of public opinion have gone and they're digging and intersecting and investigating. And this, me, I am not saying whether she faked it or not. I am not saying if it's true or not. All I'm saying is what the people online are saying and questioning the authenticity of the matter. Like, so how did the fridge fall? Where did the fridge fall? And if the fridge fell on you, what part of your body was hurt or injured? You looked like you're perfectly fine. And then why would a normal person, we know influencers, most of them are not normal because they do abnormal things. We know the right thing to do if you are in a life and death situation like that, the first thing to do is not to pick up your camera and record yourself in the ambulance. So why would you do that if it's not for clout? You did that for clout, and then you also did that because you're trying to promote your book and your brand. This is what people are saying because she just recently published a book talking about something, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and imagine how it collides with, oh, I got crushed by a 600 lb fridge but I did not die. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm just saying, these are the logistics that people are looking at. The math is not matching. So this is just me saying public opinions are asking Mrs. Laura Clery, Claire, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Laura. Let's keep it to Mrs. Laura. Can you please explain to the court of public opinion why they should believe you? It's not that they're saying this cannot happen, but I feel like it's just they're just looking at your lifestyle, your pattern, and they see that this is a pattern. There's a pattern here, and so that's why this is questionable. I feel like if it's a different person, maybe they would not dig into it so much. But at the same time, no normal person will go and be posting their videos while they're in the ambulance and posting it online. I think you are the one that started this controversy. Because if you did not post the video of you in the ambulance online and talking about how you survived this, that, I don't think people will come for you. But you did. And so because you did, you got to answer the people of public opinions. And I can see some videos where she was answering and saying, yep, yada, 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 yada. But I mean, people still are not buying it.
Okay, let's talk about Laura Clery being crushed by a 600-pound fridge, apparently.
Okay, let's talk about it. So this lovely guy is suspicious around whether or not I actually had a 600-pound fridge fall on me. And I get it. The whole thing sounds completely insane because it is. And I don't know. I think what he said in the video is that he's suspicious because I had documented 2 10-second videos, one of me on a stretcher and one of me in the ambulance. And so I've reflected a lot on like why I did that. And the truth is, I've been making content for 14 years and it's like habitual. I film little snippets of my life, good, bad, and ugly. So when something fucking crazy happens, my instinct is to film it. Now, obviously, when people are like, how is it your first instinct to film a 10-second TikTok? And it's like, no, my first instinct was to call 911 and get the fucking fridge off of me. That was my first instinct. Now, once the firefighters were there, the fridge was off of me, my kids were safe. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Like we've survived this thing. This is great. So then my instinct is to document.
So yeah, guys, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not saying she faked it. I'm not saying it is real or not. I'm just saying for someone that from all her videos and from everything I've gathered about her, post every single thing online, every details. She needs to provide more details of how the fridge fell, where it fell, the before and after, what her kitchen looks like after it fell, the bruises. Did she have any bruise? When did she fridge fell? Where was she? On top, underneath, in the middle of it? All the food stuff in the fridge that fell, everything scattered. Your kitchen should be in a mess. At some point, I think so. If your entire fridge fell on you, everything in the fridge should be out in a mess on your body or something. You know, give us the before, give us the after, give us the details. You cannot just give us half gist. Give us all the tea. Do you know? If you know what I'm saying, give us all the tea. So yes, people of public opinion are asking and saying she faked it. This is stage. This is for clout. This is pattern. And me, I'm just here to say what people of public opinion are saying. I don't know, and I'm not saying that she faked it. I don't think somebody will go all out there to lie about this, but because crazy things are happening and there are a lot of crazy people and people will do anything for clout, rage bait, clickbait, whatever. So yeah, it's possible. All right, guys, that's all for today's topic and today's crazy things I see on TikTok. So please feel free to put your comment in the comment section. What do you think about this video? Are you of the opinion that she's faking it, she lied about it, she just did it for clout? Or do you think it's possible that an inbuilt 600 lb fridge can literally fall on someone and the person will be fine, like no real damage, no physical injury or whatever? Or you just think it's a BS story, maybe just for clout, whatever? Please feel free to put your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for watching. If you like any part of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until I see you next time, bye.
Now, if you also watch the video, I want to know who these men are, because that guy is not the same as him, or that guy, because that guy has hair. So you got 4 different paramedics supposedly there. Why was one of the firefighters in his bunker coat if it was just an ambulance call? Now, I am very aware that a fire truck will usually show up first, but it's for a medical call. They will not get in full bunker gear. So I'm wondering if she just hired someone, because, you know, she does live in LA and she does production. So I'm wondering if she hired people to do this whole thing, you know, as a way to sell her book. What Does It Kill You Makes You Hotter. But there's no damage. No damage to the fridge, no damage to the countertop, no damage to her as we can see, because, you know, being crushed under a 600-pound fridge, you would think that she would not be moving properly.